In One Piece, Monkey D. Luffy looks the same to most people. The happy-go-lucky rubber guy. And that's exactly why he's one of the most misunderstood characters in anime when it comes to growth. Not because he doesn't change, but because his growth isn't loud. So if you've ever felt misunderstood while doing the work and growing quietly, improving in ways no one notices yet, this story might hit closer than you expect. This is Blessed Visions, and today we're talking about why growth is often invisible but still matters. Most people judge character growth by visible change. Weak to strong, naive to self-aware, carefree to hardened. A clear point A to point B. So when Luffy stays joyful, playful, and emotionally open, people call it stagnation. That assumption only works if you believe growth has to be dramatic for it to be real. That same misunderstanding applies to real life. When you're on a self-improvement journey, most progress happens in private. Unless your goal is something obvious, like physical transformation, your growth won't always be visible. You might be editing videos for hours with no traction, applying for jobs with no replies, or simply building skills no one recognizes or sees yet. Don't let people dismiss your effort just because they can't see the outcome. Quiet work is still work, and in fact, is the most important work. When you actually pay attention, Luffy does change, just not in ways that announce themselves. Let me give you an example. During Water 7, he mishandles the situation with Usopp. When the Going Merry is to be abandoned and scrapped, Usopp is hurting, but Luffy doesn't slow down or recognize that pain. The tension escalates. It turns into a fight, one that didn't need to happen. That moment shows where Luffy was. Later, when Sanji leaves the crew, the situation looks similar. Another crewmate walks away. Another emotionally heavy moment. But Luffy responds differently. He doesn't push. He doesn't force resolution. He lets it unfold. Nothing flashy happens, just a simple declaration. And eventually Sanji does return to the crew. The One Piece world is massive and always moving. That doesn't mean growth isn't happening in smaller, quieter moments. Just because something happens off screen doesn't mean it didn't happen. And just because growth is obvious doesn't mean it isn't real. In life, there will be seasons where results don't show up immediately. To the world, to others, even to yourself. In a way, it's happening off screen. That doesn't mean nothing is happening. Growth follows a simple truth. Effort times time equals results. Fixating on when results should arrive will only lead to your frustration. So do the work anyways. If you post 99 videos with 200 views and 100 video finally hits, were the first 99 meaningless? Or did they build the skill discipline, and direction that made that breakthrough possible. Most progress happens quietly, through repetition, through refinement. And growth doesn't need to be loud to be real. Growth is beautiful because it's transformative, and even more so because it's personal. The effort you put in today doesn't disappear, it compounds. Not immediately, but inevitably. So keep going, stay patient, stay consistent, even when no one's watching, especially then, because one day the change will be impossible to ignore. Thank you for watching. If this connected with you, like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I ask you this, what are you working on right now that no one else sees yet? Thank you again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay blessed.